Yeah. I've realized that the less I do, the better it is.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yep. Do I have anything left in this bong beforehand? We are live, by the way.
Ooh. Hope you guys got into SHIB today.
Or yesterday would be.
Or yesterday. Or in April. Or March when we did. Or I did.
All right. Here's a song.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks.
Good morning, you beautiful stars, and welcome back to Trap Stocks. My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
And Brian, tell everybody what we're doing here today.
We are bridging gaps, Davey, between the comedy, the cannabis, the crypto, and the stock game.
And if you guys know, give a huge shout out to GreenPharms Dispensaries. Thank you very much for getting us high every single day while we lose money. Please go check them out in Mesa in Flagstaff, Arizona. They are fucking amazing. Brian, who else do we got?
We have Cheat Code Algorithm. You know them. We love them. They're an algorithm to help you trade the stock market. It works with TradingView.com, and it sends very clear buy and short signals. Check out the link below in the description to get a discount, I believe, and if you sign up for it, you help the show. They give us like $30. It's pretty great. Just fucking do it. Do it!
Right.
Do it!
So I got 2 more days until I can smoke again, but I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
Can't fucking wait.
Can you tap your mic?
Yes, I can.
Okay, you're coming in a little hot, so I'm just going to drop you a teensy bit.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Before we get into our Discord talk and some stock news, I want to say that Joel just texted me saying everybody outside Bloom or in that area near like the airport, pretty much near you, are all holding up Go Brandon signs.
I don't get, what's the Go Brandon thing? I've been seeing that, but I don't understand.
Okay, so apparently, I don't know if it was last Sunday or 2 Sundays ago. It started at NASCAR. You know, it was all about the driver, and they were chanting the driver's name, which I can't remember on the top of my head. But the reporter that was reporting on it was saying, "Oh yeah," they were saying, "Oh, let's go Joe Biden," or "Let's go," and so they took that, and then they started going with Brandon because so the NASCAR driver's name was Brandon. So instead of like cheering for the guy that won the race, the announcer thought they were saying Joe Biden chants. So now everybody that hates Joe Biden is all saying, "Let's go Brandon" chants. Yeah. And we'll have like the FJB right below it.
You know what's amazing is that there's a timeline breakdown for this on the internet that you could just scroll through.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Can we go through the timeline real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
10/8/21, the Let's Go Brandon meme has taken over the internet. 10/13, how Let's Go Brandon became the new unofficial anti-Joe Biden anthem. 10/18, Let's Go Brandon started as a Republican rally cry. Now it's topping iTunes charts. 10/19, Let's Go Brandon allows United States to, quote, protest Biden admin without censorship, said Trump aide who flew planes somewhere. And then 10/22, the story behind Let's Go Brandon, the secretly vulgar chant suddenly beloved by Republicans. Interesting. Very interesting.
I love it. So funny. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about politics, but I thought that was funny. Just let you know there's a bunch of Go Brandon signs around where you live.
Yeah, I haven't really seen them, but that is hilarious.
All right, so no more politics. Let's go into our Discord talk. I just want to talk about BRPM real quick because your boy's still down $120 at the moment.
Too bad those SHIB earnings have been erased preemptively by your fucking...
I know. It's just a matter of time till it goes back up. At least it's like a $2 difference, so it's whatever. Bear Frank is definitely holding it back more than I am. But I did a little bit more research. Not research, but I went on StockTwits and just reading what everyone was saying, click a couple articles. You know, it's going to pop. It's just a matter of fucking time.
Yeah. I know that. That's what I said the other day.
Yeah.
You won't be back holding for too long. You should probably average down, especially if it like consolidates for a few days. Give it a few days, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right. Honestly, right now would probably be the best time to do it. It's 10.95. It's not gonna get much fucking lower than
this
that.
is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why you lose money, because
You
you
think
always say things like that. So I'm saying, give it another week. The ticker change isn't even happening until next year. See what it does in a
next
week.
year.
See what it does in 2 weeks. You know, you have so much time.
Yeah, going back to what UWMC. Yeah, it fucking. Yeah, I don't really see it drop below 10. But yeah, but what the fuck do I know?
You don't know anything.
I don't fucking know anything.
And I mean that in a nice way. You don't know anything. That's why.
But I do know that fucking JagX is down 15 fucking % right now.
Motherfucker. Fucking kitten.
This stock, it's just so volatile. It's good news. Welcome to 2021, where good news, or 2020/2021, where good news automatically means it's fucking gonna go down.
Yeah, this is like Isaiah 2.0.
Yes, it is. There was one more thing that we talked about in the Discord that Bear Dan brought up, which I am not 100% sure because I didn't do research on it, but it had to do with something with Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh, yeah.
Let me find the ticker real quick. The ticker is BRKA.
Okay.
BRKA?
It's actually BRK.A.
Oh, .A. Fucking Dan. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, it's up like 50% over since October. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought he was saying it was like 50% up today. No, since October, Berkshire Hathaway went from trading at $300,000 to $434,000.
What's the market cap? Market cap, $658 billion.
It's not even worth as much as Apple. Well, this is just Berkshire Class A's.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't really know anything about it, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Me either.
But let's go back into the D&B 200, baby. Let's go see the big movers up and down. Fucking SHIB.
SHIB is definitely the big mover.
Man.
Still isn't at take profit 4. So in case you're wondering, SHIB is moving because there's a petition to get it to trade on Robinhood. And people are basically hoping SHIB does what Doge did, which is go from this astronomically low amount of money to a penny. Dave has like 1 million of them. I have like 250,000 of them. You know, it's just it's one of those things. Like, a lot of people jokingly put $100 into Dogecoin 6 years ago, and then woke up one day millionaires. You know.
Yeah. So hopefully in 2-3 years we can actually buy a fucking set for the show.
That'd be hilarious.
I know. But yeah, I do have some news that we're going to talk about later, which Brian pretty much just did bring up already. But we're also going to talk about Robinhood. But before we get into that, the next below SHIB is HOG, which is Harley Davidson. I don't know why that's trending up at the moment. There's got to be some news. HOG, H-O-G, trading at $38. Did I tell you that I wanted to get a bike, by the way?
Yeah, you did. I talked you out of it, or at least tried to.
So last week, one of the girls that I grew up with, Angela Gagnon, her boyfriend got into a serious bike accident last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he all right?
Not really. Not fucking really.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I hope things get better. I hope things get better for that. I think he had like a broken hip. He had to do something with his valve in his heart. Blah blah blah. Oof.
Oh boy.
I know, not fucking good. I guess it is very dangerous to ride a bike out here. But my whole family's bikers back home in New England, so maybe I'll just wait.
Family?
I'm not really sure. Yeah, all the dudes, every dude in my family, all his bikes. Besides Steve.
Your dad?
My dad, yeah. My dad bought when he was 19.
Does he still ride it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an antique. He still rides it. Same thing with his brother. All my uncles, every single one of them. Mom and dad's side. So
yeah.
I did go to the Harley store with my dad like 2 weeks ago. Filled me in with a couple shit. All right, but enough with HOG. Let's talk about some SPAC IPO merger funding news.
SPAC! Oh. I love it. First up on the SPAC news, fashion site Rent the Runway raises $357 million in upsized IPO. Rent the Runway, never heard of it. Okay, it's some sort of membership type thing.
Yeah, so it's like you rent fucking fashionable clothing. Like if you're going to like a wedding or some sort of ball, or you want just like high-end shit.
Wow. Yeah,
This is what you get.
And it's a subscription service. Interesting. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So from Bloomberg, Runway Incorporated expanded its initial public offering and priced the shares at the top of a marketed range to raise $357 million. The company sold 17 million shares Tuesday for $21 each after marketing 15 million shares for $18 to $21, according to a statement. The listing gives the Runway a market value of $1.3 billion based on the outstanding shares listed in its filings with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. That's the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
The Rent What You Wear business model appeals to customers with tighter budgets who are eager to access high fashion they wouldn't otherwise be able to afford. Wealthier shoppers also like it because it offers them more wardrobe variety and the chance to check out new brands. The services are particularly popular in big cities such as New York, where closet space is often at a premium. The IPO is being led by Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated, Morgan Stanley, and Barclays. The shares are expected to begin trading Wednesday on the NASDAQ Global Select Market under the symbol RENT, R-E-N-T.
I like the idea.
Good. Oh, wow. It dropped. Oh, this has got to be... Okay, yeah, so there was an old ticker that had rent. Okay.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. TradingView usually updates this after a few days, and it will pull that old graph away. It just takes a little while. So right now it's at $23.42, so it's actually $2 over its IPO price. So it's doing even better.
The top half of the IPO price could have been 18.
What's
but
that?
I like it. I like it. Do you like this?
No.
You don't like it?
No, I mean, I have no interest in fashion.
Yeah, that's true. I can tell, Brian. I can tell.
Fuck you! We're wearing, like, matching shirts, and you think my shirt's cool. Fuck you. How about that? How about you go fuck yourself?
Don't be mad. I do like the business model, though. I really do.
Okay.
I can see that. I can see it fucking booming.
Yeah, you might be right on that. It's an interesting business model for sure.
Oh yeah, because fashion is never gonna go out of style. That's just not gonna happen. There's always gonna be rich people. People are always gonna fucking need something nice to wear for flashy to show off in front of everybody else, in front of the poor whites like us.
Very true.
All right, next one. Brazilian Fintech Nubank submits confidential filing for U.S. IPO. Bloomberg New Holdings, the Brazilian fintech firm hacked by billionaire Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. I say backed. Did I say backed or hacked?
I think you said hacked.
I think I said hacked too, but I'd say backed. Has picked the New York Stock Exchange for an initial public offering, according to a person familiar with the matter. It's so wild when they say with a person familiar with the matter. There's so many goddamn snakes in this industry. The transaction is expected to take place in December and value Nubank as the firm is known at more than $50 billion. The person said, asking not to be named because the matter isn't public yet. Deliberations are ongoing, so the details may change. Man, I would just be so pissed if this fucking person's on my team.
I know, right?
So fucking pissed. But the world's biggest standalone digital bank, Nubank, was valued at $30 billion after a fundraising earlier this year that saw Berkshire purchase a $500 million stake. A person familiar with the matter said at the time, the firm has over 41 million customers and managed to turn a profit on its Brazilian operations in the first half of the year, according to a recent statement. Wow.
Yep. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Click the link.
I am on their website. It's a nice looking website. Yeah, cool. Brazilian bank, online bank, trying to... You don't hear many Brazilian companies, you know?
No, you don't.
Yeah, this will be one to keep an eye out for, I think.
Okay. What do we got? What else do we got for stock news, man?
Now we're into the stock news, Davey. That's it for the SPAC news. Hear about some goddamn stonks. Let's close these sites up real quick. Whew.
Boom, boom, boom. Let's talk about Twitter.
I'm the only one smoking today.
Yes. 2 more days. 2 more fucking days.
TWTR, we're talking about Twitter. Twitter gains 5 million users in Q3, 3 of which are actually real people. Gross revenue 37% despite Apple's iPhone privacy change. Dude, fucking everybody on Twitter's fake. You know what's crazy? My Twitter account got banned.
Why?
They thought I was a bot because all I use Twitter for is like dumb promo shit. You know what I mean? Like, not my own promo shit. I mean, like, places will be like, get an extra entry into our raffle if you retweet this. I'm like, well, I don't use Twitter, so sure, I'll retweet this. So, like, all of my fucking tweets are basically just like dumb retweets, and Twitter's like, we think that you're a bot. And I'm like, but I'm a real person. And they're like, nah, we don't really care. So I think I gotta make a new Twitter if I want Twitter.
Yeah, well, fucking everyone's showing their fucking vag all over the internet. You can't even retweet fucking raffles.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, chicks are spreading their butthole. Dudes are spreading their buttholes too. And they're like, all you have to do is click on the picture. It's like, this is sensitive. And then you click on it, you're like, it's a butthole. Jesus Christ. And I can't even retweet about anime games that want to give me free gems. Fuck you.
What are you doing looking at guys' buttholes?
I'm not looking at guys' buttholes. I'm just saying guys also put their buttholes on there. I didn't want to sound sexist.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, guys are whores too. There's nothing wrong with it.
Guys showing buttholes. It's so crazy how people get off on that. But
yeah.
It's all right.
All right, so revenue growth outpaced Twitter's increase in users. Q3 sales totaled $1.28 billion, an increase of 37% year over year. By the way, Twitter is down 10% today.
Not good.
In its letter to shareholders, Twitter said Apple's iOS 14.5 privacy change, which requires users opt in for ad tracking, had an increased impact on Q3 revenue compared with Q2, but that it remained modest. Twitter shares rose more than 3% in after-hours trading. This was definitely yesterday, as investors were encouraged by the social network's positive Q4 guidance and perhaps relief that the iOS 14.5 impact wasn't more severe. For the fourth quarter, Twitter expects revenue to be between $1.5 billion and $1.6 billion, and operating income to be between $130 to $180 million.
I like Twitter.
Twitter's a cesspot. I mean, like maybe you like Twitter stock, but the actual Twitter platform is fucking trash.
Yeah, it's really basic. They haven't done any sort of updates in, 10 years? Seems like.
I think they've allowed people to tweet longer tweets. I think they doubled the character limit recently.
Yeah, I feel like if you really, really need to get a hold of somebody, if you're trying to hire somebody, like Twitter's like the way to go.
Yeah.
Instead of over Facebook or Instagram. If you don't know like the manager or whatever. Like for example, I got in touch with Indica Flower.
That's hilarious.
It's super easy that way. So there are a lot of pros for Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter's down right now. Like a drop below 50 might be a good options play to buy calls after. Twitter just doesn't stay below $50 for too long.
Yeah, so what does it look like? All right, yeah, I have it on the 1 hour. Yeah, it dipped below 50, in middle of May, and the same thing, January. It could still come down a little bit. It did have a nice fucking run since COVID. Yeah, you're right.
It had a Trump pump for sure.
100%, and it's definitely struggling at the moment. I definitely see this dropping a little bit more.
I think you could be right.
Yeah.
I think if it hits 50 again, or a little bit below 50, and then shows signs of recovering, then calls might be a good call.
Yeah, so like the same, it could be fucking 45. Look at, go back to February, January. That could drop down. Look at that fall.
Sure.
Yeah, but I guess if you look back at it, if you go to November and then January, the dip is right below. So maybe it might right now might be the fucking bottom. Because if you look at the previous dips, it never dipped back below to what it was previously. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe you're right. Maybe this might be a good time. Yeah, we'll see a couple days.
Yeah.
Going back into Hertz that we did bring up yesterday, but there's even more fucking news. I think that's you, baby. That's you.
What?
That's you, 2 in a row.
No,
right?
Nope. No? Are you talking about Robinhood? No, it's definitely your name above it.
I scrolled down too far. Let's talk about Robinhood first. So Robinhood, another fucking stock that's tanking. I bought fucking calls a couple weeks ago, and it's been nothing but lose fucking money for me. So Robinhood sinks below IPO price as revenue misses estimates. Bloomberg reports Robinhood Markets Inc. tumbled in early trading Wednesday after reporting third quarter revenue that fell short of Wall Street's estimates as cryptocurrency transactions plunged on the preceding period. Plunged. What an interesting word. Crypto transaction revenue totaled $51 million, a 78% plunge, again, in the second quarter, according to a statement Tuesday from Milano Park, California-based Robinhood. Total revenue was $364.9 million, missing the $423.9 million estimate of 10 analysts surveyed by Bloomberg. While crypto revenue fell considerably from the previous quarter, it still increased about tenfold from the same period a year earlier.
Hilarious that Robinhood's bottom line is being so affected by crypto. Like, it's pretty obvious that they made a shit ton of money on the Doge pump. So if I'm a betting man, and I am because it's legal here, I would say that this Shiba Inu petition is probably a good move for Robinhood, and I think if they add SHIB, it's probably going to both pump SHIB and pump Robinhood because they make a lot of money on those crypto transactions.
Man, look at it. It's fucking awful. Yeah, so when I'm looking at the 1 hour chart right now. So I bought in when it was like 41.42. So it was like middle of September, end of September. That's when I bought it. Because I bought $46 calls. I was like, oh, this is gonna go right back up. The trend is going upwards, and then it just fucking tanked. Now it's at $35. I'm so happy I didn't buy fucking shares.
Yeah, instead you just lost all your money on calls.
Yeah, well, I did. I bought one call, but if I bought shares, I would have bought a lot more. I probably would have bought like $1,000 worth or something.
You just have like no impulse control whatsoever.
I know, I really don't. So, but that was my first play for a fucking minute, for months. And right when I decided to get into that, nope. Same thing with BRPM, nope. So I don't know what the fuck to do right now. We need to go back to these group efforts.
Yeah, I bought one share of BRPM, and now I'm down. I'm down 50 cents. Isn't that unbelievable?
All right, get into Hertz.
Okay. Hertz teams with Hertz is HRTZ?
It's on the OTC market. Hertz is...
HTZZ.
Yeah, HTZZ,
Okay. Yeah, got delisted from the NASDAQ, I believe. Hertz teams with Uber, Carvana, and big shift to electric cars. Bloomberg reports again. Hertz Global Holdings Incorporated, fresh off a blockbuster order of 100,000 Teslas, which we did cover here, reached an exclusive agreement to supply Uber drivers with electric vehicles and signed up Carvana Co. to dispose of rental cars it no longer wants.
Yeah.
The company behind it all is barely out of bankruptcy. Only 17 months ago, man, that's how long ago? I remember this. I remember when Hertz like spiked out of fucking nowhere. 17 months ago, with the COVID-19 pandemic raging, Estero, Florida-based Hertz was so troubled and its future so uncertain that it sought protection from creditors. Now under the control of hedge fund and private equity owners, Hertz is leaning on mobile technology and digitization to transform a stodgy industry known for uninspiring cars and poor customer experiences. Under the agreement with Uber Technologies Incorporated, drivers for the ride-hailing giant who previously had to provide and maintain their own EVs will be able to rent one of 50,000 Teslas from Hertz instead. The program, which starts November 1st, is an alternative to buying or leasing, and many drivers may find it more appealing. Had Uber bought and rented out the Teslas itself, some states might classify drivers as employees. The arrangement with Hertz allows Uber to increase the number of rides taken on EVs without having to change its business model. Wow. Man, talk about, like, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. Fucking... It's clear that whoever owns this majority stake in Hertz also owns a big chunk of Uber.
Which Uber's down at the moment. Uber's down 2.9%, trading at $44.64, which is not that good compared to what it used to be.
I see 45.01.
Oh, 45.01. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the chart, not the thing on the side. And then there's also Carvana, so let's check out that one real quick. I believe that's CVNA. Yep, CVNA. And that
How do
is...
you remember this? How do you
What do you-
remember these
what
things?
do you mean?
How are you remembering Carvana's ticker?
Oh, I did read the article this morning.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
You're like the
Carvana-
fucking Rain Man of stock tickers.
Yeah, well, I can't fucking pick the stocks for the fucking life of me. Not fucking good. The beginning of the year, Q1 2021, David was on top of the fucking world. Q4 2001, I am fucking crying.
Ugh. I remember just like screaming at you to cash out those options that you had that were up 50 grand too. And then screaming at you more when they dropped considerably, but we're still like, it was like, you still have like 22 grand. What are you doing? All the way down to nothing.
Yeah, I think I cashed out at what? 8? 10, something like that.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. Sorry.
But yeah, the Carvana CVNA, it's on we have it on the 1 hour view on the cheat code algo on Trading View.
Yeah.
It hasn't hit the entry point yet, but it is in the buy.
Sure is.
Do you like Carvana? Do you like the business model? What do you think?
I like the business model. Their car vending machines are really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's an expensive stock. It's a $51 billion company. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it says the earnings are November 4th next week, so that might be interesting. Because everything else is fucking tanking.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're probably expensive, but Carvana puts might be the way to go for next week.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into fucking NVAX. NVAX is the ticker for that. It's another COVID company. So NVAX files for its first COVID-19 vaccine authorization in the UK. So NVAX NVAX submitted its first authorization filing for its COVID-19 vaccine in the UK Wednesday and expects to follow suit in several other global markets in the coming week. A recent Politico report revealed concerns with the FDA about the quality of the vaccine, which tanked the company's stock, which I remember that was not that long ago.
Not long ago at all.
Not long ago at all. But then at the end of this article, it says NVAX has also built up manufacturing capacity in the U.S. and abroad to help its global distribution.
Nice.
Yeah, so like it's good and bad. So but what concerns me is like the FDA fucking approves everything here. Why? What concerns do they have about this? But then fucking jabbing everybody else in the world.
That it might actually help people. Whoa! No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, that's confusing to me. Very, very confusing.
Yeah.
How does it look though? NVAX.
I mean, it's at $146. The last time it was at $146, it climbed to $280 in like 4 months. So that ain't bad.
Yeah, pretty fucking low. It is also in the buy rating on cheat code. All right, what about this shit from McDonald's?
Did you read this at all?
I did not. I saw it right at the end.
No worries. I'm just going to pull it up because the bullet points are right here. And then we'll check the tickers after. McDonald's enters strategic partnership with IBM to automate drive-through lanes. I thought this was pretty wild. So McDonald's has entered a strategic partnership with IBM to help the fast food chain automate its drive-through lanes. As part of the deal, IBM will acquire Terp Labs, which was formerly known as Apprente, before McDonald's bought the tech company in 2019. The financial terms of the deal were not disclosed. So the short of it is that, yeah, McDonald's is partnering with IBM to automate their drive-through lanes so that there won't be people taking the orders anymore. I don't know if it'll be a touch screen like you see inside some restaurants or if it will be a voice thing.
I bet it'll be a touchscreen.
I imagine it would probably be a touch screen.
At least starting off.
In my mind, quote, in my mind, IBM is the ideal partner for McDonald's, given their expertise in building AI-powered customer care solutions and voice recognition.
Ah, there you go.
See,
okay.
Also thinking about it, like, you're probably going to have some sort of voice thing for people that can't read. You know? Like,
yeah,
they do exist.
Yeah, I know.
You know? Or blind people, too. A lot of different reasons. But yeah, this is interesting. I think this is definitely something to keep an eye on. McDonald's stock is up 2% today, $6.68. And then IBM. Is IBM?
IBM is IBM, yep.
Okay. IBM down.
Yes,
Man.
it is.
Yeah, they're down like $25. Did they have earnings recently? Is that why?
Earnings, yes, they did. Next is January 25th.
Yeah, so IBM just had earnings on the drop was from earnings. They missed earnings. Barely.
Yeah. It looks like it's equal. It says actual 2.52 and then estimate 2.52. So I think it hit the fucking button. It says it's down 0.01%. It missed by.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, it's a red dot on there, but it says surprise minus 0.0003, which is more than the value of SHIB, so I guess it matters.
Oh, then at the same time, it still beat Q1 and Q2 and last Q4, so it's not like it's losing money. It probably is because McDonald's is a bad fucking company. Shit food. Don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah, you'll be eating McDonald's when they get McPlant burgers to put in your fucking gullet. How dare you?
Fun fact, I lost 20. Did I tell you yesterday I lost 20 pounds in the last 2 weeks?
Very proud of you.
Yep. I'm fucking so anal about what I'm fucking eating now. Yeah. We got one more fucking article for you, and it's crypto, and it's about SHIB.
Why don't you do it? Because I just did that McDonald's one.
Okay. Shiba Inu surges to record as Robinhood petition passes 300,000, which we did speak about before. A petition on change.org asking Robinhood to list Shiba Inu, a Dogecoin-inspired meme cryptocurrency, now has more than 326,000 signatures. Freaking wild. On the company's earnings call on Tuesday, Robinhood's chief executive officer, Vlad Tenev, said it's carefully considering adding new coins to its offering. We feel very, very good about the coins that we were currently listing on our platform, and any new coins that we add we want to feel equally, if not more good. Like, what the fuck is
What kind of a quote is that?
You got millions and millions of dollars and you talk like that?
That's so funny.
Crypto has become more critical to Robinhood's growth, as we said before. Last month, the brokerage said it planned to offer crypto wallets, which is pretty cool. A tool that allows investors to send, I don't know, I think it's a mess up word right there, send and receive digital currencies. The wait list for the product has topped 1 million customers, the company said previously, according to its last filing. Then 64% of crypto revenue came from Dogecoin on Robinhood.
Yeah, so the thing about the crypto wallets is right now when you buy crypto on Robinhood, you're not actually buying crypto. It's like you're essentially betting on the price of crypto.
Yes.
You don't actually, like, when people are like, you don't own any Bitcoin, it's like when you say that if you bought it through Robinhood, you are in fact correct. You know what I mean? Like, you can possibly own Bitcoin, if you use literally anything else, like Coinbase or whatever. But Robinhood, you can't hold Bitcoin, so you're just like, you're betting on the price live time. And your stocks in Bitcoin or, your Bitcoin are really just like bet slips. It's so strange.
Yep, which I have. You boys got a couple grand in Dogecoin and fucking Robinhood.
Grand!
So Robinhood doesn't go to shit. My life is fucking over.
A couple grand. It's so funny.
Probably, I think a little over $4 grand in Doge. But yeah, fucking, that's what we got for the stock and crypto news. Did you make any other plays last night?
Nah. No, sir. Just chilling.
Yep, I think I'm going to do a parlay of the Bruins and Celtics tonight, so I have something to watch. So that'll be my sport gambling plays.
I am definitely, the next time Workhorse approaches $7, I'm going to sell my call and then rebuy, because I could have made like $400 doing that yesterday and today.
Really?
I mean, that's probably an exaggerated amount, but they've doubled twice, and I didn't sell them, and then they've come back to what they were. Literally, yesterday and today. And yesterday I was going to sell it.
So it's at 6:55 right now. You said you're going to buy a call at 7, or is now?
No, I'm going to sell my call the next time. Because it's doubled twice. Or maybe even not quite doubled, but it's been up $20 twice. And I should have sold it and just rebought.
Oh
Without
yeah,
a
and
doubt.
plus that shit fucking expires in 3 weeks. Get rid of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still. I mean, it's all right. I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm saying, like I told you before, like I no longer am I going to be buying fucking the short term fucking options like that. They need to be 3 to 6 months out just for me to be fucking not worrying, being a worried Willy. But yeah, fucking, we have Cannabis coming up November 14th. Tickets at trapcultureaz.com. You're able to smoke weed and go on fucking bumper carts and go karts, mini golf. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Adult film star Indica Flower will be there.
Yeah. Yep, 65 licensed vendors. Going to be free weed everywhere. It's going to be fucking mind-blowing. If you guys have Instagram, Trap Culture AZ, come check it out. You can come say hi to us. And then we're going to do a pregame party that Friday for Brian's fucking birthday. Woo! But yeah, that's what I got for the news. You want to leave off with anything, Brian?
No. Cactus Comedy Classic is 6 months away. Yay. We'll be talking about it more. That's the first festival of the next year.
Oh, I actually have one more thing. I'm actually going to our homie CJ's house because we're going to go talk about the next Rough Puff and Rumble.
Nice.
So we're not going to be doing it at Celebrity Theater now. We're going to be going to an amphitheater in Glendale. So you're going to be actually able to smoke weed while watch the fights.
Wow.
Yeah, so man, like big things are fucking happening.
That's pretty crazy.
So, yeah, it's really exciting. So I'll let you know how that goes.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. Again, another huge shout out to GreenPharms Dispensaries. We love you so much, and we will see everybody tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody. Thank you.
Good.
Bum, 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 bum. Shh. Bum, 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 bum.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so feared not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so feared not.